Hello, my name is Miss Sasha. I am a teaching artist in the PACE art program through the Acadiana Center for the Arts with Lafayette Parish School System in Lafayette, Louisiana. Today, we're going to learn all about monkeys, their habitats, and some fun monkey facts. Let's go ahead and get started. Our supplies that we're going to need today are pretty simple. We'll need a piece of white paper. Any white paper will do, scratch paper, the back of some recycling, and an assortment of crayons, including the color brown. I have all these colors. We're going to be making different types of flowers, some fruits, and maybe even some insects. So all those colors will work great. Let's start off with talking about what a habitat is. Does anybody know what a habitat is? A habitat is a home, a natural home or environment of a plant or an animal. So our monkey today is going to be living in the jungle. A jungle is an area of land that's overgrown with dense forests and tangled vegetation, typically in the tropics. So our monkey will be living in the jungle today. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get started with some of our monkey. I folded my paper in half like this, just so I could find the middle, so I kind of knew where to draw my monkey. Look at these silly little monkeys right here. And these are some of the monkeys drawn from some of my students in my kindergarten class. Here we go. Go ahead and grab your black crayon. If you don't have black, the brown will work just fine. We're going to do the outline of the monkey, so black or brown will work. Okay? We're going to start in the middle of our page, and we're going to draw a nice sized oval. This is going to be the size and shape for our monkey's little face. So don't draw it too tiny and don't draw it too big. Watch, right here. A nice sized oval. It's okay if your oval's not perfect. Okay, great. Now we're going to draw this curved line that goes for the top of his little head. Kind of like this, or this. Okay, here we go. Curve. Our monkeys are going to be silly, so anything will be fine. All right, now we're going to make this little curved line where kind of his hair is separate from the skin. Okay? All right, so you do a bump, bump. This one went down further on the sides, but we're going to do each monkey slightly different so I can show you that it's all good. And you can, of course, do yours like this if you want. Alrighty. Let's do his little monkey ears. Look, they're on the side of his head, okay? Kind of like ours, right? Different from a cat. Cat's ears might be on the top of his head, but our monkey's ears are going to be on the side. You can draw them however big you want. Look how big these monkeys' ears are. So again, it's a curved line and a curved line, almost a circle, and then a little one on the inside. Great. All right, let's do his body. The body on this monkey is really big. So let's go ahead and draw the outer shape, which seems to be a little bit like a circle. I'm going to start at the bottom of his face, curve around, make almost a circle for his little belly. And this little spot's like the little skin in the center. It doesn't have as much hair. So you can do a circle and go ahead and put a little spot. We'll color that in later. Or I colored mine in black. You can do that as well. Perfect. Let's go ahead and add his little eyes up here. It's two circles. Two circles. His nose is kind of funny. All right, we're going to do two curved lines to make his nose. So it goes bump, bump. And on the inside, put his little nostrils, just like we have. Those are our holes for breathing. Good. And do a straight line down, almost like an upside down letter T will be his little mouth. If you want to make him smiling more like this one, then do it more curved. Okay, his arms. His arms are long, very long, and his legs are very long, and all of his arms and his legs have toes at the end. Okay, so don't make tiny, short, little arms. All right, let's go ahead and draw some straight lines. It's going to go higher than your ear, watch, and close to his neck. So it goes straight up, one next to it, and close it up. You don't have to put his fingers yet. We'll do that all together. We'll do the same thing on this side. Watch. Up, up, close it up. Got it? And we'll do his legs. If your monkey is close to the side or the bottom of your page, just put his legs in a different spot. He's swinging from a tree, so it doesn't matter how they are. Watch. Here and here. Close up. I've left a little bit of room for my feet, and I'll do the same thing. Maybe this one's kicking up a little bit. Here, here, and close it up. Different from this monkey. See? Great. Let's go ahead and put his little toes and his little fingers. Watch, I go bump, 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 bump. And I do the same thing for his two legs. Perfect. Now that we have all of our monkey's arms and legs, let's add his tail. This tail kind of curves around right here. So you could do it on the left or the right of the monkey, in between one of his arms or legs, whichever side you think you have more space on. So I'm going to go ahead and do my monkey's tail on this side, and I'm going to make it curve around, and I'm going to do one more line next to it so it makes it a thicker tail. See? Look at that. Great. When you're all done with your black, go ahead and grab your brown. While you're doing that, I'll let you know that a group of monkeys is called a tribe or a troop or a mission. And monkeys come in all different sizes and shapes. The smallest monkey is called a Pygmy Marmoset. It only weighs about 4 or 5 ounces. It's very, very tiny. It's a tiny, tiny little monkey. The largest monkey is called a mandrill, and it's 77 pounds. That's a lot bigger than the Pygmy Marmoset. There are 264 different monkey species. That means there's 264 different types of monkeys, different shapes, different sizes. They live in different places, and they do different things. So some live in the jungle in the trees, and some live on the ground, but they mostly live in the jungle. So let's see. What do you think a monkey might eat? Do you have any good guesses? Let's see. If you chose fruit, that's right. But if you also chose insects, that's correct as well. Along with flowers, leaves, different little reptiles, seeds, and some eggs. They'll eat mostly anything. Anything that smells good or even bad, a monkey's going to eat. Let's go ahead with our brown and start coloring our monkey in. All right, let's start at the top. I'm going to color the outer edge of his little ears. There you go. And also the top part of his head. Any shade of brown will do also. So if you have a light brown or even a peach, that's going to be just fine. Okay. Let's now go ahead and color the outer part of his body, not his tummy with his belly button. Watch. There we go. How's yours look? Great. Let's do his arms and his legs and not his toes. While you're coloring his arms and his legs, I'll give you a few more little monkey facts. Monkeys are very, very naughty and mischievous. They love to play. They love to try to trick people. They like to trick humans and also other animals. They're very silly. Also very social. That means they like to be around other monkeys or other monkeys in their family, other monkeys in their tribe or their troop or their mission. So they're very, very social creatures. They're, like I said, very smart, super intelligent. They can learn a lot. They're very talented little jungle monkeys. They're really loud. You can hear a monkey doing his calling from over a mile away. That's really, really far. And they're so loud that if you're in the jungle and you can hear them, it almost hurts your ears a little bit. So they're very loud. They do use their tails as almost like their fifth arm because they use it to grab things and to swing from trees. That's one of their talents. All right, let's go ahead and color in our monkey's tail. Great. I kind of went over his little belly button and his nose and his mouth with brown, but you don't have to do that. If you don't have peach, which I don't have, or even a lighter colored tan, I just use the side of my brown crayon to just color lightly on his belly, very, very lightly on his toes. I'm not pressing very hard, and very lightly on his little face. It just makes his belly and his skin a little bit darker than that bright, bright white paper. See? He's cute. All right, let's go ahead and get some green. Any shade of green will do. If you have more than one shade of green, that's awesome as well, because we can add some different colored greens into our background. Our background is going to be what's behind our monkey, right? And so we're going to do our jungle and our vines, the things that they like to swing from, in our background, okay? All right, take a green, any green, and we're going to do this big vine. It's going to go from the side of the page, it's going to touch his little finger, and it's going to wiggle around to his other little finger and off the side of the page. That's a really thin vine. So let's go ahead and make it a little bit thicker. That means we're going to make it a little bit fatter or wider so the monkey doesn't fall out of the tree. Watch. Kind of just like we did our legs and our arms. We made them thicker. That's just putting a line next to it. And you can go ahead and color that thick vine in. Got it? Perfect. Let's go ahead and add a few leaves with leaf veins in them. Watch. It's curve, curve, or you could do ovals, or you could do circles. All of those are fine. And I went ahead and added some leaf veins. Leaf veins help the vine or the plant soak up all the minerals and the nutrients that it needs to be a big, strong vine to hold a big, strong monkey. Okay? Awesome. So we know we talked about what monkeys like to eat. So we notice over here I have some fruit. So let's go ahead and draw some fruit. I might start with an apple. My apple will be red. You could also do a green apple. You could do a yellow apple. That's fine as well. I'm just going to do a little apple right here. Color it in. You could just do a circle for an apple. Right? Maybe I'll put one over here. I might come back with one of those greens and make a little stem. And I'll even put a little leaf on it. See that? What other fruit could we add? What do you think a monkey's favorite fruit is? If you guessed a banana, you're right. Go ahead and get your brown. We're going to make our banana starting with a brown. I'm going to find a nice empty spot, and I'm going to do a curved line and a curved line, and I'm going to close it up. That's the end of my banana. And I can put some little lines, like our bananas have lines. And then I can color it in with my yellow. That's a cool way to make a banana, huh? If we just did an all yellow banana, we wouldn't see the lines or the end of the banana. I might add another banana up here, maybe even touching his little hand. Curve, curve, and close it in. Look. And don't forget your lines. If you can only fit one line in there, that's great. And then what do you think we have to do? If you guess color it in yellow, you're right. There. What do you think so far? I know it looks like our fruit is just floating around, but we're going to add some vines to connect everything together in a minute. On this picture over here, I even have some grapes. I have some oranges. Oh, let's do oranges. I also started my orange with the brown. Watch. Here's a circle and some little spots that are like on the orange. And then I used the orange to color it in. Now I have my orange. Can you think of some other fruit that you might want to draw? You can go ahead and do it. Remember, you can always stop your video if you need to go grab another crayon color or if you just need to get caught up. That is fine. When you get back, all you have to do is press play. Alrighty. Did you add some extra fruit to your monkey's habitat? I think I'll go ahead and do some purple grapes, just like I did over here. I have purple, and I think I'll do my grapes down here. I'm going to start with 4 circles that are touching, and then I'll go down to 3 circles that are touching, 2, and 1. And I can put some greenery at the top of my grapes. Like that. You could add cherries. You could add, what's some other fruit you could add to your, could you add a pineapple? Of course. Whatever fruit you want. Remember, monkeys like to eat just about any type of fruit. Even if it smells bad, they will still eat it because they are that silly. Also, did I tell you that monkeys are sneaky and they're clever? And so when they're out, when the leader is out gathering their food, if he sees some food that he really, really likes and he doesn't want to share, he'll eat it all by himself. That's pretty sneaky. Let's see. Monkeys also like to work as a group or a team. Have you ever worked as a group or a team with some of your friends or your family? Maybe you work together to make dinner. Maybe you work together with your friends to do a puzzle. Maybe you work together with your friends to play on a soccer team. That's all working together, and the monkeys like to do that too. One very cute thing to know about monkeys is that they have feelings just like humans. They feel love, they feel fear, which means when they're scared. They feel happy when they're happy, and they have a lot of compassion and love for their family members, for their group of monkeys. Right? They like to hold hands and give each other hugs. They like to fix each other's hair by grooming it. They have a lot of love and affection for each other. Also, monkeys are very, very fast and very, very strong. They have sharp claws and sharp teeth. Those are all very awesome monkey facts. All right, let's add some flowers to our background. Any color will do. Let's see. I like to start my flowers with a little circle. I'm using a dark pink. Maybe I'll do 3 dark pink circles. And then I'll add some petals. How about orange petals? Look, they're like little circles that touch the center. What color flowers would you like to add? And also, if you have a different way of drawing a flower, then you can do it that way too. Maybe you want to draw one with a yellow center, and you want your petals to be more just little lines that go all the way around. That's fine too. I like to do more than one of the same flower, like it's a little group of flowers in the jungle. So I might add 4 flowers. I could go back with my green and add some little petals. Some leaves. They can be little leaves because they're little flowers. Look. See how tiny they are? Maybe this one has pointy leaves. It's a different kind of flower in my jungle. Go ahead and add some of your favorite flowers. You could use red, orange, yellow. You could have blue flowers. That's all good in a jungle. In fact, sometimes I just like to fill out my jungle by just adding little dots, little clusters or groups of spots. So watch. This could be a little group of flowers over here. This could be a little group of flowers over here. Maybe these are even blueberries. Right? You can use your imagination. They could be blueberries or flowers, right? Monkeys eat that as well. And let's see. What else could we add to our background? On my picture over here, I have little ladybugs. What's some other bugs that you think might be in the jungle? Or little reptiles. You could have, maybe some lizards. You could have some crickets. You could have butterflies or dragonflies. Can you think of anything else? A praying mantis. You could draw mushrooms if you wanted to. Mushrooms grow in the forest. Can you think of anything else? Let's go ahead. I'm going to show you how to make these ladybugs, and then you can make them or not. Then you can go back and add some other insects to your background as well. I have black to start with my ladybug. All I did was make a straight line to make the bottom of the ladybug. I'll do this one just like that at the bottom. A little straight line. And then a bump. His little head. You could do curly antennas. And insects, how many legs does an insect have again? I forget. If you said 6, you are right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we don't want to forget our spots on our ladybug's back. You can put as many or as little as you want. When you're done with that, you can get your red out and color in around your little ladybug spots. I made some that was crawling up the side of the page over here. You can make one that's maybe crawling on his leg. I'm going to do that. Watch. Straight line. Do you remember what's next? A bump. And then his little head. I'm going to do the antennas differently. I'm going to do straight with a dot at the top, straight with a dot at the top. How many legs? You want to count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't forget his polka dots. I'm only going to put 3 this time. And then color in his back with red. That's really silly. You could do one on his arm. You could do one on the vine. Go ahead and add some more insects to your jungle habitat. Now that we've added all of our fruit, our flowers, and some really amazing insects, let's go ahead and fill out our jungle with some more green leaves and vines. I have a few different color green. I'm going to maybe add some more leaves to the side, anywhere you want. You can do circle leaves. You can put vines in them. If you don't want circle leaves, you could just color them in. Put some leaves all over your page. If you have more than one green, then you can go ahead and add some different color green to your background. You could even color in some of these with a light green, and you can still see the leaves' veins. Do you see how full my picture's getting? Awesome. So, in order to make all of our fruit and stuff connect, we can do some vines. Vines are like curly lines. Watch. Curly, curly, curly. Curly, curly, curly. Curly, curly, curly. I'm going almost all the way down to the bottom of my page. But I'm not going to draw on top of my monkey. I'm going to draw next to my monkey. Maybe I want these to all be connected, these beautiful flowers, to the side of the page where the vines are. Watch, curly, curly, curly. I'm going to connect. My apples might want to be connected. Maybe I want something, a leaf for my ladybug to crawl on. Good job. Oh, my banana needs something connected. Check your fruit. Oh, this one might need something connected. Curly, curly, look. Curly, 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 curly. If you want to take your green, like we did the brown, and put it sideways on your hand, you could come back and color in some of the green in the background. You don't have to do that. Remember, a jungle's habitat is full of lush green shrubs and bushes and vines and branches and little trees all spread out across its little environment. And you know, the monkeys stay tucked up in the trees and they hide up there. That's part of their camouflage. They come down when they need to eat. They come down when they want to go forage for little insects or berries or fruits. Again, they're super smart. And remember, they have a lot of love for each other, right? Good. Do you have everything you need in the background for your monkey? Awesome. Well, thanks for drawing with me. Now I bet you can go show somebody else how to draw a monkey. Or if you have a better way to draw a monkey, you can practice that too. Be sure to go ahead and post some of your pictures to our website so I can see what you've been up to. We'll be posting a new lesson every day at 10 a.m. on the Acadiana Center for the Arts YouTube channel for kindergarten, first, and second grades, each tied to the academic curriculum. You can also get these lessons on AOC as part of the Learn United program, accessible on AOC on Cox Channel 16 or LUS Channel 4. Kindergarten lessons air at 8. First and second grade lessons air at 9. Some lessons will be in visual arts and some lessons will be in creative movement. Be sure to come back and make art with us tomorrow. If you're interested in supporting programs like this, visit AcadianaCenterForTheArts.org, the nonprofit who manages the PACE program. Spread the word, share our videos, and keep making art.